Okay, we are going to continue with this now. We are going to continue with free will. It's not funny. You actually have free will. Last time we discussed soul and spirit. Spirit being the entire entity and soul being the experiencing part of the entity. Free will. And that being said, let's discuss when free will began. In these trying times, I believe this has its place. I am doing this because I have heard free will has recently began. In England, in Britain, with democracy. I think this is where the confusion begins. I hope to see this replace all the religions, as you can see what is at stake. I don't know why religion is here for. The priests are only here to obtain your free will. Please do not give away your free will. Okay. I am going to start after animism. No matter what you think or believe of animism, Great Mother did what she had to do to feed us and get us all through. Period. Okay. So, the first organized attempt at free will I call the initial investigation of free will occurred somewhere between 9130 to 7370 BCE. It began at a place called Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe had two phases of use. Believed to be a social or ritual in nature, dating back to the 10th to 8th century millennium BCE. During the first phase, belonging to the pre-pottery Neolithic, massive T-shaped pillars were erected. They are the world's oldest megaliths. More than 200 pillars and about 20 circles are known. As of May 2020, through geophysical surveys, each pillar has a height up to 6 meters or 20 feet and weighs up to 10 tons. They are fitted into sockets that were hewn out of local bedrock. In the second phase, belonging to the pre-pottery Neolithic, the erected pillars are smaller and stood in rectangular rooms in floors of polished lime. What does that mean? Does it make sense yet? The spoiled ones? The site was abandoned after the pre-pottery Neolithic structures. Younger structures date back to classical times. The details of the structures' functions remain a mystery to archaeologists because they have not proven it yet. The excavations have been going on since 1996 by the German Archaeological Institute, but large parts still remain unexcavated. So, everybody knows Göbekli Tepe. How does Göbekli Tepe apply to free will? This structure applies to free will because it was the first time we officially ever came together to compare independent answers, experiment, and show independent answers. Another site close to Göbekli Tepe is a site called Nevali Quarry. Was an early Neolithic settlement on the Middle East Euphrates in San Leir Fra province, southeastern Anatolia, Turkey. This site is known for having some of the world's oldest known temples and monumental sculptures, together with the earlier site of Göbekli Tepe. Nevali Quarry was built near the Taurus Mountains. Nevali Quarry has the oldest domesticated corn wheat was found here. This was the area that was most fertile. This is the first time I showed them how grapes grew. Grapes are like easy to grow. You drop them in the soil and they grow. And they grow wild. They grow right up a tree like a vine. You know, and that fertile soil, as people saw this growing and me walking around with a pack of grapes, you know, tumbling and stumbling because I'm messed up, you know, or off of all those spoiled grapes, they got it together like, wow, we can actually grow stuff, and once they noticed that they can grow stuff, like I said, it's after animism. We began to settle down. But since we had no clear consensus at Gobekli Tepe or Navali Kori, it was abandoned. So out of Gobekli Tepe, free will was taught. This is where it first officially began. So, our entire universe is just one big photon. We move through our universe, our momentum shifts our course. Next time, I would like to discuss how the patriarchy took hold. Around this time is where you started to see the male answers being used more commonly. And we will discuss that next time.